so happy with the way this look has turned out. I wanted to do something different. I've been doing many light makeup tutorials. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, and I actually do love a berry lip. I absolutely love the burgundy eyes. I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you like how this look has turned out, please keep watching. I start by moisturizing my face with the Loreal Youth Code Skin Illuminating Moisturizer, and I go in with the Youth Code Under Eye Cream. I then go in with the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot to prime my lids, and then set that with any skin color powder. For my skin, I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick, and I'm in the color Y405. In MAC, I'm a NC41 in case anyone's wondering. I then take a damp beauty blender and I blend out my foundation. I love blending out my foundation with a beauty blender. I find it one of the best tools for makeup. I now go in with the L.A Girl PRO corrector, my orange corrector. Wherever I have pigmentation, I put in my orange corrector to cancel out my pigmentation. And I'm just pushing it in and blending. I'm not swiping it out. I then go in with the L.A Girl PRO concealer. And I'm covering wherever I had put on my orange corrector. And also in the center of my face, my chin, and of course my under eyes, my forehead and my nose to highlight the center of my face. Now using the pointed side of the dampened beauty blender, again I'm bouncing the beauty blender onto my concealer, and I'm not moving the concealer around. I'm just bouncing it and blending it out. This ensures that the product doesn't go off from your face. You kind of blend it into the skin. And now I go in with my Mercier Translucent setting powder to set my under eyes, my nose, basically to set all the areas which I have just concealed. I now take my Smashbox contouring stick and I carve out my cheekbones, my jawline. I love doing this. It instantly fixes my face. I do not have a great jawline, and I slim down my nose, and I just love the art of contouring. It just is such an instant fix, and I absolutely love it if done well. I'm going in with my ZOEVA face shape brush and blending out my contour lines. I'm now going in with my beauty blender sponge again and just dabbing out and blending out any harsh lines. I also blend out my contouring of my nose with the beauty blender, and I really like it. So now to set this contour, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills kit and I'm going in with this center shade, and I'm powdering wherever I had contoured with my Smashbox. This will ensure that everything is set in place and your contour lines do not move, and that it's long lasting. That's done. Now moving on to my eyes. I'm taking the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. Taking a fluffy brush, I take the second color at the bottom called Burnt Orange, and I use it as a transition shade on my crease. I love the Anastasia shadows. I now go in with the shade Vermeer and use it as my brow highlight and for the inner corner highlight. I'm now going back in with the fluffy brush Using the shade Venetian Red, I am deepening my crease. I'm using it in my crease but not taking it too high up. I'm taking an even smaller brush and taking the brightest shade in this palette. It's called Love Letter, and I'm going even deeper into my crease line. Now blending out as I go. Now taking another pencil brush, I'm taking the darkest brown shade called Cyprus Umber. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous deep brown, and I'm now defining my crease and only deepening the outer corners of my eye. I'm only placing it in the outer V and again smoking out my lower lash line with it. Since there's no black in this palette, I use the Makeup Geek black called Corrupt, and I further add some depth to the outer corners and the crease. You can see that the crease is more defined after I use the deep brown and black. And now for my favorite part, I'm using the STILLA Mgnificent Metal Glitter Liquid Eyeshadow, and I'm cutting my crease with it. And it's so easy to cut your crease with this doe foot applicator. No brush required, and there is no fallout because obviously the liquid eyeshadow is like glue to the glitter. This is the easiest cut crease I've ever done. You need a couple of minutes for it to dry. So I move on to my blush. I'm using the blush by MAC called Faux. This is an extra dimension blush. This is a new range. And now for the highlighter, I'm using the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sweets, and I'm using the shade Butterscotch. Seriously guys, this is some highlight. It is so beautiful. Of course, I also have to highlight my nose. Moving on for my eyebrows, I'm using the Anastasia-Dip brow in medium brown. This entire tutorial, well, not entire, but mostly it's an Anastasia Beverly Hills tutorial. I don't have any Anastasia blushes, and so I've used a MAC blush, but the tutorial is mostly Anastasia. Now I go in with the Inglot Gel liner in number 77, and I'm very finely winging my liner. I'm not doing a very heavy winged liner because I want the glitter to show. I do not want to cover the shadow, so I'm only doing like half a liner just to give it some kind of depth. Going in with my Maybelline mascara, and while doing mascara, try to go to the base of your lashes and zigzag your wand outward so that you don't have any clumps. I'm using the number 6 lashes in Euro Paris. These are the Pro lashes, and I really love the wispy look. I'm using the Duo Glue in white. Now for the lips, I'm using the Faces ULTIM Pro Long Wear Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Very Berry number 10. And I absolutely am in love with this color. I think it's a very unique color. It's a beautiful, beautiful berry color. And the lipstick is outstanding. This is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I absolutely have loved the way this look has turned out. Please do subscribe, like and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.